obviously, we have to talk to Daniel Velema, who is the CEO of Koenig Bauer Durst, not because it is something I have to, but it's something I like to. So, Daniel, welcome here on English.
Yeah, thank you so much. Good to see you.
I mean, you must be nice having so many people coming in and see your baby, right?
Absolutely. I mean, this is one of the things that just really makes the week. And we're happy to have people all the way from China. We have people from Southeast Asia. We have people from the Middle East, from Europe, from North America. So I think it's a global event. And that is just what makes it special.
That makes it special, but it's also a special machine because it's been underway for some time, right? I guess that all you guys at Koenig Bauer Durst are as like the horses, race horses, just getting ready to get moving, right?
Well, you know what it is? It's a little bit like good wine. So it takes a little while before it really matures and gets the right flavor. And I think the hard work is basically done. And that's, in your eyes, may have taken a little while, but together with our first customers, and we just did a whole lot of work in making sure that the press is ready to go to market. And I think it's a little bit in the DNA of the mother companies as well. They just want to do it right.
Yeah.
They are not these guys that just want to go fast and scream from the top of the mountain that they are there. They are developing these presses for a long time. And
sorry to interrupt you, but I guess that, I mean, we spoke about yesterday evening also that obviously you have experience from other suppliers during your career. And I think that what you experience here is the patience of getting the right machine to market, because we have all experienced people that starting to develop something that they think, oh, that will be easy peasy, and then it shows not to be so easy peasy, right?
It has been hard. Yeah. I just have to admit that. But I think that if you have the vision, and the vision is very much that we offer a complementary technology to what Koenig Bauer already offers with the Rapida 106, and you have the partners that can make it work, then yeah, from time to time, it may be a bit of a struggle, but you just pull through because you're working together and you have that shared ambition of doing something completely different in the market.
One of the reasons why I'm asking a little bit about that maturing time, let's call it that, right, is that, you know, when people ask me from time to time about what they should invest in, right? I say first and foremost, I'm not a consultant, so I'm not in a position to do that. But I'm just telling them one thing, and that I guess we can agree on, is that if you look at an investment today and it lasts for 8-10 years, because that is the repayment time or the depreciation time, and then you look 10 years back on how much the markets have changed in that period of time, I guess that must also be something when you look at the machine saying that, okay, had we had a clean sheet design today, it would probably have a few different things compared to what design decisions you made 10 years ago. Do you recognize what I'm talking about here?
Sure. Yeah. I mean, look, it's. I think what we are facing today is that this is a world that is changing so quickly that if we would now start from scratch, we would definitely do certain things differently. But on the other hand, we have created a platform that is upgradable.
So the platform is really what we should emphasize on, basically meaning that if new printheads become better, if new drying mechanisms become better, if you want to have, let's say, digital coding units instead of analog, you can basically change that as technology develops. Is that what you're saying?
Absolutely, because what we want to do is we want to create a press where people invest in and then keep working with for a decade or maybe even longer. So indeed, I mean, when that new printhead technology may come out, we will make sure that we can also work towards that new printhead technology. Or if at some point in time we find out that there are better primers, better inksets available, we will definitely implement them. Because in the end, we can only be successful if our customers can run this press.
So now it's a matter of getting more machines in the market. You have 4 machines in the market, just about to have 4 machines in the market. And as I understand, the first ones are very happy with it, right? The next ones that are going into the market, is that more like business as usual, or is it still a little nervous when you put up like new machines like this?
It's always exciting because every customer has its own expectations. It's a big investment for them as well, not only in terms of money, but also in terms of people and opportunity cost. So it's still, I'm not calling it nervous, but it's still exciting. If I look at the latest installation that is currently going on, they're actually talking about a customer that is very much in the sweet spot of where we think this press sits well, and that is folding carton production. So not a whole lot of applications, not a whole lot of materials, but just about being quick to the market and running lots of SKUs, and that way saving up a lot of capacity on the offset press.
So what you're saying is that first and foremost, it's great to have customers where the machine's capability fits, but do you also think it creates entirely new markets?
Oh, definitely.
Definitely. Yeah.
You know what? And that is something I just really enjoy. Our customers, in the end, are more creative than we are. So this is a folding carton press. But I can tell you, I mean, one of our first customers actually started doing kind of commercial work with this press that we had
really?
never, ever thought of. I mean, with this press, you can make beautiful calendars. Am I arguing that you should just print calendars on this press? No, but we have seen that a good printer, together with a good pre-press, can do some amazing things. Binders as well. What else would we have seen? We have seen push posters, all these kind of things being printed on the press. Again, focus is folding carton production, but it doesn't stop you from trying different things.
Fantastic. Congratulations, Daniel.
Thank you so much, appreciate it.